Go.
Go. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful.
That was a video from a recent family vacation. We went to Utah. I got completely out of my comfort zone. It's a very active vacation. Unlike other vacations where I'm usually laying on a beach somewhere, relaxing and reading a book. But it was absolutely amazing. And had I not put myself in that situation, and especially done that activity, when we got to Utah, we knew we were going to be hiking. We knew we were going to be sightseeing and doing active things. But when I saw the brochure for this UTV experience and I saw all the reviews, I said to the kids, we have to do this. And that was $650 for the three of us to do that. We all took turns driving. That was me driving in that video. And the kids were cracking up because I drove crazier than either one of them did. And it all comes down to not letting fear freeze you and keep you from doing fun things. When we were driving, in the little orientation, they told you all the things that could go wrong, right? And in life, in everything, you always have to know what could go wrong, and you have the fear of what not to expect, So they were talking about getting flat tires. They were talking about how people get fearful on those big sand hills and they hesitate. And by hesitating, the wheels dig into the sand and you sink and you get stuck there. So I had to share this. So welcome back to Coffee and Colorful Conversation. We're here to talk about hair color, right? And you're like, why the heck am I looking at your family vacation? But I had to share that because we are in the open launch period of the Hair Color Secrets Insiders. And I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me and said, I don't know, I just don't think I can do it right now. This just isn't a good time. Can I join 2 months from now? Can I join, in February? Like all these excuses and these panicked moments of fearfulness. And that activity that you saw was, I think we were maybe 2 hours total doing that, between, doing the orientation and then driving, and each of us stopping and taking turns. And we saw these amazing sights in the middle of the Utah desert. And it was one of the highlights of my entire life. Like my daughter has swam with sharks in Hawaii, and she said this was right up there with being the most exhilarating thing that she has done. So it was $650 for 2 hours to do that. My membership for hairstylists is $597, and you're with me for 6 months. 6 months of hand-holding, coaching, mentoring, and having me push you out of your comfort zone to do something new and different to get a different result. So if you've been watching my coffee chats, thank you. I'm happy that you're here all the time, and I love the support, but that's not enough. Listening to coffee chats, seeing a video here and there on Instagram and trying a quick technique is not enough. You need branding, you need marketing, you need technique, you need fundamentals. You need a lot of things to support you behind the chair. So I don't know how much you're earning right now, but I can almost bet that 50% of the people watching this right now are not 6-figure earners. You are not hitting that 6-figure level. And right now you're going, 6 figures? I want to make 4 figures, So what you earn as a result, what you earn is a result of your mindset of who you are and what you deserve. And if you just keep sitting in that, I'm never going to make money. I'm always going to be the same. I want you to look at your paycheck right now. I want you to see what you've earned up until now, because we have 3 weeks left in November and another 4 in December, and that's it for 2022. So if you are looking at your, W-2 at the end of this year and you're annoyed and disappointed again, that you didn't make the money that you wanted, how do you think it's going to change? If you don't join this membership, if you don't find another mentor, it doesn't have to be me, but please, please do something different. Being uncomfortable is something that no one loves. Nobody loves being uncomfortable. When I got behind that wheel, I was a little bit uncomfortable, but I like to drive fast. I'm a little bit of an adventurous person, but we had no idea what was on the other side of that sand dune. No idea. There could have been another UTV we could have hit head on. There could have been a fence. There could have been a cliff. We had no idea. And we went with blind faith, and I put my foot on the pedal and I drove as fast as I could because I didn't want to be the person holding up the tour because I sank in the sand. Are you sinking in the sand? Are you sinking so deep that you can't even get out of bed in the morning? I've been there. I've been that hairdresser that's like, is this my life, the rest of my life? Is this what it's going to be? Doing kids' cuts with their little hairy taffies, pumping my chair up and down, grabbing my mirror, reaching for hot irons, all the things that we experience in the salon. No one has come out escaping any of those things if you're a hairdresser. But you have a choice. You have a choice to specialize in something that you love. You can do more of what you love for a higher ticket and make more money. It's simply that easy. You have to take a step somewhere. So I support you. I am there for you. We do something called a hot seat in the membership where you can reach out to me anytime and say, I need help. I have a client coming in. She did her hair at home. It's a hot mess. I'm terrified. I don't know what to do. Help me. And I say to you, when are you free? Tomorrow at 3, tomorrow at 1, the next day, tonight, right now. There's times where I jump on right when I'm, on my way to dinner with my husband. I'll jump on a FaceTime with someone and talk them off the ledge. So I can safely say with 100% confidence, this is the only membership like that on planet Earth. I don't know a single coach, teacher, educator, mentor who is 150% all in for their members like I am. My Expert Color Solutions company is myself and my daughter, who's my virtual assistant. That's it. We were on the masterclass the other night and people were like, I bought the membership and I can't get into my library and I need a password. And Brim was like, I hear you. I see you. I'm here with you right now on the Zoom. So Elaine and I are the only ones in this whole entire company. So if we're here live on the Zoom answering your questions, we can't be over there getting you into your course. So we've got this. We're going to get you in. It's all going to be okay. And we laughed about it because when you hear Expert Color Solutions, it sounds like this big company. If I did it again, I would not name it that because it does sound very corporate and it's not. It's me. I've been doing hair for 36 years, specializing in nothing but color for 18 of those 36 years. I've spent all my time educating myself in all things hair color. So my special secret sauce and something that I am known for is simplifying hair color, making it so much easier. I had a girl on a hot seat yesterday, and within 2 minutes, I had her laughing at herself. And I'm like, see how simple that was? And she's like, oh my God, it really was. So we tend to overthink it. So in the membership, there is a library that has 200 plus pre-recorded videos, techniques, bullshit balayage, my favorite. It's a trademarked technique that only I do that brings 3 different techniques together into one process that I created to simplify balayage. If you've done balayage and you're frustrated with the lack of lift and the lack of consistency and the lack of being able to predict how it's going to turn out, then you'll love bullshit balayage. I do another technique called textural highlights where I can make someone like me with fine hair look like they have a lot more hair. You see, I look like I have more hair if you met me in person. And often people have said to me when they come to the insider retreats, they're like, oh, you have so much less hair than I thought, or you're shorter than I thought, or you're taller than I thought, because everyone just sees me from here up. But the point is, I am so passionate about helping all of you to live a better life. I have been you. I am you. I am the struggling stylist deep down inside that still says yes when I should say no, that still has issues with boundaries. People were begging for the replay of the masterclass, and I've gotten probably 15 emails with dog ate my homework excuses. You know, I didn't get the link, which we know is not true because we can see that you got it and you opened it. I didn't get the link. I had a family emergency. You know, my dog had to be rushed to the, I've had every excuse, and it's actually pretty funny. I love that people feel like they need to give me an excuse, like a real teacher. But the point is, you didn't make it. You were supposed to show up live and you didn't. And I am a woman of my word. And when I say no replay, there's no replay. However, I did decide to put this class into the Insider Library because I got so much great feedback from it. People were really loving all the information on doing a corrective consultation. So I didn't think it was going to be that much of a hit. It was something that I just felt called to talk about because, in my opinion, consultation is the most rushed through, skipped over, not done well service, and it leads to adjustments, redos, and lots of other issues down the road. So it was a great masterclass. I do not offer the replay. However, you are invited now to join us in the Hair Color Secrets Insider membership, and it will be in the library. So you can watch it as many times as you want. You can pause it, fast forward it, you know, speed me up if I'm talking too slow, which I doubt because I talk very fast. And you will have full access to that. You also get so many guest appearances in this library. You know, you could be watching my coffee chat saying, oh my gosh, I listen to your raspy voice every Wednesday. Do I really want to listen to you on 200 videos? I have Sonia Dove, Michael Cole, Beth Minardi. Who else is in there? Vivian McKinder, Dennis Gebhardt, the Wilsons, Marion Philip Wilson. I have guests constantly, people in the industry that I know, love, and respect that I bring into the membership to give you another perspective. We just had Jesse Skittrell on there, and he talked all about color removers and gray conversions, and it was amazing. My head was blowing off my shoulders. And I know a lot more than the average colorist, but I never, ever, ever will say that I know everything, because once you think you know everything, it's over. Game over when you are cocky and think that you know everything. So that's not a good place to be. I am forever a student, and everything that I learn, I gather and share in this membership. So I take care of getting rid of all the nonsense. If I go to an event and it's a whole lot of nothing, I come back and I say, you know what? That one thing that I learned, I'm going to share with this group. And amazingly so, my current members, who some of them have been with me for 3 seasons, they keep signing up again because they love the connection, the community with the other members, as well as the education. They come to every free boot camp that I do. And I laugh. Bryn laughs. She's like, Mom, 50% of the people that signed up for this boot camp are your current members. And that's a compliment. They still want to come to my free things because they say, you always say something that you didn't think you were going to say that, you know, is a nugget for us, and we love it. And I'm like, okay, keep coming. Because what happens is they show up for boot camp, and then when there's a Q&A and I talk about the membership, my members jump in and defend me like you can't even imagine. They're like, you have to join this membership. Best thing I ever did for my career. I've tripled my income. I opened my own space. I left a miserable job. I am a life coach in addition to being a salon owner, an educator, and a passionate colorist. I am a life coach, and it's the best training I've ever taken because I did life coaching for myself. And it taught me so many things that would have helped me so much earlier in my career. And I have to share that with you. So you sign up and you think, oh, she's going to stand there in foil and show me how to do a highlight. Yes, I absolutely am going to do that. But this is so much more. We're going to talk about, you know, dress code, marketing, how to always have butts in your chair. We are booked solid with a wait list all the time. So if I don't live it and experience it, I don't teach it. I will never ask you to do something that I don't do myself and that I haven't seen be successful. So I'm going to give you that little push that you need. Everybody needs a push. Everybody needs a mentor. I would be absolutely honored to be yours. So I'm going to share the link with you. The cart is only open until Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So between now and Friday, you have to decide, Are you worth it? Are you worth only $597 to spend 6 months entrenched in having a life coach, a mentor, and having hair color completely simplified and your eyes wide open to things you never ever realized were possible from a hair color perspective? I promise you will not be disappointed. We do have a money back guarantee. If you do it for 30 days and I see that you've done the work, you've opened the videos, you've finished the videos, you actually gave it a shot, and you're like, you know what, this is not for me, I give you your money back, no questions asked. Ask me how many refunds I've done in almost 4 years. 1. I did 1 refund in 4 years, and it was a situation that had nothing to do with the course, and I happily refunded the money. So I am very proud of this program. I absolutely love what I do, and I hope that I can help you on your journey to being a more confident colorist and making 2023 your bitch. I want you going into 2023 so much more confident, so much more ready to level up and make a difference that you scare yourself you're so confident. I love that for you. I want that for you. If you don't do anything, 6 months from now, when I advertise the next boot camp, I know your name is going to be there because I've seen some of you every single boot camp and you still have not joined the insiders. You see the testimonials, you hear other people raving about it, you see how their lives have changed, but you're still on the fence. What in the world are you waiting for? You will make that $597 back in a couple weeks. You could really make it back in a day. If you really dig in and do the work, you could make that back in 1 day behind the chair. So no more excuses. You owe it to yourself to have an amazing 2023 and beyond. Stop kidding yourself, thinking you know everything about hair color, because it's constantly changing. And I am here for you to show you everything that's going on that I possibly can gather for you. Thank you for listening to my coffee chat, and I hope to see you in the insiders. Have a great day.